For the Northeast Tigers, taking on Manjit Kolekar from the Mumbai Assassins. And for the final introductions, let's go to Jared Kyle inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most anticipated fight of the night. Please put your hands together for the pride of Mumbai, Manjit Kolekar!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ring and to the Super Boxing League. From the Mumbai Assassins, Manjit Kolekar, as she makes her way to take on the Tigress Asha Roka in what is one of the most anticipated fights in the Super Boxing League. A highly decorated fighter, tons of experience both in India and abroad, looking to make her mark here tonight.
And her opponent making her way to the ring, Asha Roka!
And introducing the captain of the Northeast Tigers, the Tigress herself, Asha Roka. Coming in with that grim demeanor. She's got a mean mug. It's focus, grit and determination, as she knows she has a tall task in front of her. Her team has not scored a point yet tonight. They're lagging 6-0. But if she can get the KO here, that will even up the scores to 6-6. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Asha Roka for the Northeast Tigers, taking on Manjit Kolekar from the Mumbai Assassins. Manjit, the elder, 26 years of age. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight. Slight reach advantage to the captain of the Tigers.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. She weighed in at 52 kilograms, representing the Mumbai Assassins, the pride of Mumbai, Manjit Kolekar! And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, she weighed in at 52 kilograms, representing the Northeast Tigers, the unstoppable, the undefeated Tigress of the Northeast, Asha Roka! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, a referee for the fight, Sunday.
Keep head up, no holding, no low blow. Touch the glove, back to the corner.
The air is thick with anticipation as one of the most awaited fights is about to begin. My name is Arjun Chipalkatti. I'm joined by Jason Solomon. Jason, this is anyone's fight. Manjit has the experience. Asha brings the knockout power. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be fireworks for sure.
Absolutely. The Super Boxing League. Let's see if Asha Roka still hits harder here in round number one.
Here we go, round number one. Manjit in the black and white, Asha in the blue and orange. You can see both these fighters staying patient. Nobody wants to come in immediately. This is a huge fight for both these fighters.
I expect this fight's going to start off slow and easy, and then as they get comfortable and find out each other's rhythm, it's going to be a banger.
Immediately, Asha steps forward. Manjit ducks under, but you can see the score here, 6-0. Mumbai Assassins leading tonight. But if Asha can get a knockout, they will level up.
If Asha can get a knockout, or when Asha gets a knockout,
remains to be seen. Good body shot by Manjit, stepping in and out of range. And this is what we said. Asha is facing an internationally acclaimed opponent. She's got experience. It's a nice 1-2 there. Asha Roka comes over with a combination.
Yeah, she's devastating when she comes in and attacks like that.
But you notice one thing immediately. Asha is staying patient. She's not rushing in. She knows and she respects her opponent enough to do that.
And also there's been a lot of hype and anticipation on this fight, and that adds a lot of pressure to you, so you don't want to like make a mistake.
Manjit immediately clinching up, not letting Asha open up with those hooks. You're right, there's a lot of anticipation on this fight, a lot of anticipation from both these fighters. Manjit looking to counter, establish that range. Asha holding that guard up high.
And Kolekar, she knows that Roka's got a lot of knockout power behind her.
Nice right hook there.
She knows she's got a lot of power behind that punch, so she's going to be a little bit careful going in.
20
She's
seconds
gonna keep that
remaining.
guard up.
Oh, big shots! Wow, she had a 1-2. Manjit has a chin on her all right.
And Asha's got some great power behind those punches.
And accuracy,
great
not to
speed,
mention.
and great speed as well.
As we come close to a close in round number 1. 3 more rounds remaining in this great super flyweight contest. Great round. You know what? We always knew this was going to go more than a round. There was no doubt in my mind.
I was hoping so. And that's exactly what happened. Manjit Kolekar survives in the first round.
But you know
Many
what?
thought she wouldn't.
No, yeah, a lot thought wouldn't, but you know what? That's the toughness of Kolekar. She's now eaten a few punches from Asha, but you know what? Credit to Asha. She stayed a lot patient. She's not rushed in. There was a beautiful right hand there. Comes over with that left, and you can see Manjit immediately moves away. It's going to be an interesting approach as we get ready for round 2. Ladies and gentlemen, log into shout.com and show your support for the SBL fighters and their teams. Shout yes or no to cheer or boo for SBL fighters or their teams. Log into shout.com, SHOWT. Final instructions from both the corners as we get ready for round number 2 in this super flyweight contest. Manjit Kolekar in the black and white, Asha in the blue and orange. And round 1 was a feeling out process. Asha Roka pulling forward. Manjit trying to clinch.
Yeah, you can see that Manjit's a little bit nervous to strike with Asha Roka. Anytime she gets in, she puts her head down and gets to a clinch position. There it is again. I'm not really sure what she's hoping to do with that. The ref gives her a warning. Is that a standing 8 count or what is that? That's a warning.
No, it's just a warning, I think, for inactivity because Roka is coming in. Manjit needs to start establishing that jab. She's got the longer reach, the longer range, and Roka is just waiting to slip it and come in with that big right hand.
Yeah, you can see Roka's a good counter puncher. So if you don't,
oh, big 1-2. Oh, big 1-2 by Roka. She's caught her. That might be a slip.
No, that's a pulling. She pulled her down. She pushed her down. That's what the ref's saying.
Oh, my mistake. It just looked like a knockdown there, but we were corrected by the referee. Support for Roka in the stadium.
So you can just tell now that we've seen more than one round of Asha's fighting. She's a very good counter puncher. She works well off the counter. Oh, Manjit catches her coming in. Nice shot by Manjit.
Walking
First time I've seen Asha get hit.
Oh, we saw red hit in the first round. Only thing she plowed through that and countered perfectly. No, but yeah, first time in this fight she's been hit by Manjit. Referee asked both fighters to press the action. Less than 30 seconds remaining in the second round.
Yeah, so Manjit is scared to engage because Roka is a good counter puncher, and Asha's waiting to counter.
Oh, big slur! And Manjit immediately clinches. Now you can see the minute Roka lands a shot, Manjit is just closes that distance and tries to hold on for dear life. Great round. So far it's been Roka.
Yeah, and you can see from the body language and the way Kolekar is fighting that she's a little bit hesitant, a little tentative to exchange with Asha.
You can see that in the clinch. She's at the minute Roka comes in, she's just looking, she's not looking to counter. It's 1, 2, 3. And you can see from her movement as well. Very nice. Roka is just staying in the pocket. And Manjit doing everything she can to clinch.
Manjit needs to be a little bit more active. She's a taller fighter, more rangy fighter. She should try to stay on the outside, And when she does throw that jab, or when she does attack Asha, she should take her head off the center line or move and get ready for Asha to counter, because that's her style of fighting.
Asha looking to come in as we get ready for round number 3. It's an interesting contest so far. Here we go, round number 3. Both fighters take the center. Roka bouncing around on her feet. And Manjit here trying to look to come in and land a few shots. It's a counter.
Asha looks a little bit more busy now. I think she knows she needs to push the pace a little bit. She wants to win this in a dominant way.
She wants to win this emphatically, and she's asking her opponent to step in the center, playing mind games with her opponent.
Yeah, people are scared to get in on Asha because...
Oh, big combination. Good job by Manjit closing that distance.
Yeah, people are scared to exchange with her because she's such a good counter puncher. So if you don't attack her, she really has no attack of her own. She waits to counter.
Oh, but she's closing the distance there. She's coming in. There you go.
Yeah, but every time she does that, Manjit ducks under and forces the clinch. So
that's what we suspected as well.
It negates the boxing ability of Asha. There it is again, you know?
Good slip under. Manjit now pressing the action, came in with that, looking for that double jab. Trying to set up that jab. Look again with a combination. Good combination by Asha Roka. She's trying to get Manjit to exchange with her. Taking the center. Manjit needs to start setting up some offense of her own. Because right now, oh good. 1-2 in the clinch there. Asha standing in the center.
I'm not sure if those shots are going to score well with the judges. Oh, nice.
Comes over the top.
I think the referee called stop, however.
Here we go. Back to the action. Less than 30 seconds remaining in round number 3. Asha Roka looking to land that big knockout punch.
Manjit using that good slip. Slipping under. Asha's holder.
Asha staying patient. Taking the center. You can see she's turning her hands down, trying to goad her to step in.
Yeah, she's baiting her to come in, but Manjit doing a great job. She's being very smart, playing her fight, not falling for that trap and not coming in.
Let's take a look at the replay of the round number 3. You can see the fans enjoying the action. But let's go to the replay. There were some good combinations by Asha Roka. Came in with some shots, but good job by Manjit. Avoid exchanging with Roka. Try to land some shots in the clinch, but those weren't very effective as we get ready for the 4th and final round. Instructions from Ram Singh in her corner for Manjit. And Asha, you can see Asha was already looking to push the action in the last round. She came forward looking for that big knockout, and she's still going to do that now. But so far I would score it for Roka.
Definitely. Roka's definitely ahead on points. Manjit needs to do something, not be so tentative. Needs to loosen up and try to be more aggressive here, but not too...
Oh! Huge hit! She got hurt with that one! Wow! She took that one! She's hurt! Oh, hang on a second. Wait a minute, we need to find out what happened. Was that a slip, a fall? Continue. As Roka steps forward. Hang on a second. She might be hurt on that knee. She might have, I think, slipped or fallen.
I don't know.
She wants to continue. Here we go. Roka's got her hands down. And you know what? This is a weird situation. You can see she's hurt. She's hurt.
Yeah, I think this fight's over.
We need to check with the referee what he says.
No, this is over.
But she might have, in that flurry, when she attacked her, let's take a look at the replay. Huge right hand. Tagged her, coming in hard. She took those hits, and I think she might have slipped or fallen backwards badly on that knee.
She bucked her knee. I see her.
Oh yeah, you can see that immediately. She takes the weight off that left knee.
A technical stop before points for Asha Roka.
Yeah, let's take a look at.
Technical stop. 4 points.
We'll just need to get the final confirmation from the referees. But I think it should be a technical stoppage, which should give them 4 points. Let's take a look at the shout count for both these fighters. Manjit Kolekar, both dead even, both of them getting positive yeses on shout.com as we wait for the final decision. Let's wait to hear from
Okay, so we just got a message from the ref or the officials telling us that they're going to go to the points. I think they're going to go on a point decision for the first 2 rounds. I think that's what they said.
Wow, that I thought that might count as a doctor's stoppage.
I also thought it would be a technical stoppage, but not too sure. But that's what I heard from the ref so far. Let's see. I think that's the way it's going to go, is that they'll score it on a point for the
Let's just take a look at the replay again. That was the huge right hand. She'd hurt her bad, and she was on the back foot. Eats a couple of more shots, and you can see here, immediately something went wrong with her knee, and she dropped to the ground. It didn't look like she slipped. She might have just buckled her knee or something. And
Arjun, you keep asking me to say something, but I really don't know what to say. Don't know what it looked like. I don't know what, Really, I really don't. I have no comment. All right, so we're still waiting for the judge's decision. It's good to see some fans here. Asha Roka,
lots of fans in attendance
from the Northeast.
Do you know what, Jason? The way the fight went down, it's unfortunate that her opponent got hurt, but Roka in that last round was bringing the pain. It just seemed like, that she might have been able to finish her.
I think that Manjit got hit so hard by Asha that the pain transferred from her face down to her knee, and it ended in her
Jason,
knee.
that's a main thing to say.
Hey, I just, try to add a little humor here to what's going on, try to keep the fans at home entertained. For those of you guys who are still wondering what's going on, we are still waiting for a word from the ref. I think it is going to be on a point decision. That's what they've said.
Let's take a look at the replay again. That was the start of the round. She tagged her and she hurt her. And you know what? Let's take a look. It didn't. At what point did she get hurt? It looked like she buckled her knee. No, she was fine there still. And then suddenly her knee gave way.
No, she buckled her knee earlier, Arjun, and the pain
I think
took
so,
her a few seconds to realize she's in pain.
Yeah, you're right,
And the minute she put her foot back down, she realized.
Let's quickly go to Jared Kahl for the referee's decision.
Got some young fans here in attendance. And finally, the decision. Let's see what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards, declaring the winner by unanimous decision,